Welcome or welcome back. I'm Caren, and this is Restorative Yoga for Deep Sleep, another in our series of classes to help you unwind from the day and transition into rest and relaxation. You'll just need a couple props for class, a chair. You can use a couch as well, or a bed if it's low enough to the ground for you to put your legs up on, as well as a blanket. And let's get started right away with our first restorative yoga pose, which is legs up the chair. So you'll bring yourself toward your chair that you're using and use a blanket for underneath your head. Swing your legs up. As you lower down, let your knee creases tuck into the chair. The hips will be farther away from the chair at about a 45-degree angle. And then lower your head to the blanket. You can use as much support as you need underneath your head. Allow the eyes to close once you're here. The arms go wide into a V with the palms up. Take a few breaths to settle in. Feeling your body against the floor and the chair. And unwinding and relaxing from any events of the day with every exhalation. Imagine yourself sinking like a stone deeper into the support beneath you. Starting to embody those qualities of stability, steadiness, and non-doing. Knowing that the doing part has come before and now is the time for rest. If at any point during our practice something doesn't feel quite right, or you need more support, or you're feeling a little antsy, no problem. Do whatever you need. Give yourself permission to adjust, to shift and change, so that you feel fully supported by your practice, knowing that this practice is yours. Now let's pay a little more attention to the breath. As you inhale, feel the navel rise. And as you exhale, the navel releases back toward the floor. Bring the focus to the solar plexus, which is just above the navel. And as you inhale, feel your rib cage expand outward in all directions. And as you exhale, the body softens back to center. Now move your focus toward the heart, the center of the chest. And as you breathe in, feel a lightness reaching toward your collarbones and relaxing your throat. And as you breathe out, let the back of your heart sink in between the shoulder blade area, deep into the floor. relaxing tensions from the shoulders and the neck. With your attention now all at once in the center of the spine, from the belly to the heart, take a breath in. Feel it push up, out, and down at the same time like a balloon. And as you breathe out, everything recedes back inward toward the center. Do that 2 more times at your own pace. Now relaxing your focus on the breath. Bring the knees in one at a time, sending the feet toward the edge of the chair. Roll onto a side and drop the knees to the floor, resting for a moment. Once you feel the legs acclimate to the floor, push down and lift the heart. Facing toward your chair, let your legs go wide at a V. Hopefully you have some clearance underneath your chair. You're going to bring the blanket in front of you now and place it on top as an extra support for your head. You can also sit on the blanket, taking one of the corners up toward the center of your V and sitting here to tip the pelvis forward. Especially helpful if you felt like when you placed the blanket in front of you, you were rounding into your low back. Sit on the blanket instead. And just extend your arms forward to the chair, just lightly holding on to forearms, palms relaxed, and then either taking your head down to the blanket or your head to the arms. The forehead touches, the nose is free to breathe. Curl into your back body, your upper back, let the head go heavy. Feeling now as though there is a natural curve to your spine. Take a breath into the back and breathe out completely, relaxing the legs, relaxing the spine, relaxing the arms. Let the breath flow at a natural rhythm. No struggle or strain in the legs here or the arms. Feeling the support of the chair rise up to meet you and sinking into that support. Letting the body go limp and loose. Feeling rooted through your sitting bones and heels. If there's any tension in the face, soften that, letting the jaw drop, the tongue loosen. The corners of the eyes release. Taking a few more breaths in and out here, with a willingness to let go even more into the chair. Take one more breath. And then start to rise, using your arms to lift up through the head, settling the arms back down toward the floor, and leaning back to gather your legs in. We'll come away from the chair now and into a supine spinal twist. So clearing your mat space if you need. Grab your blanket and lie on your left hip. Fold the blanket up so that it's a tight double square fold and place that in front of you. If you're curious about blanket folds, you can find more in my Restorative Yoga book. Lie down on your side and then extend the legs long. Bottom leg closest to the floor is all the way lengthened with the soft bend. Top knee comes forward onto the blanket at a nice little 45 or 90-degree angle, whatever feels best for you. Drop your head and your arms to stack, and then inhale and open your arms into the twist. Let the hips be stacked. The shoulders do not have to touch fully both onto the floor. They may or may not. Arrange your head wherever it feels most comfortable, and then take a breath in as if you could into the crown of your head. And as you breathe out, soften all the way down to your toes. Sweeping softness and relaxation through the whole body. Let the breath loosen and just let the body breathe itself. No need to do anything special with the breath. Allow the knee to grow heavier into the blanket. Unwind from the twist carefully. First, the arms close. Then you roll onto your back. I'm going to switch around the other way to still continue to face you. You can do that too if that's easier. Bringing the blanket in front. Leg lengthens long. Top leg comes to rest. Arms stack. Head is soft. Open up through the arms. Again, taking the head wherever the gaze feels effortless for you. And there's comfort in the neck. And then letting the body be received by the floor. Noticing if you are stretching into the fingertips. If you're tensing into those muscles, just relax that effort, almost as if you could let the arms come back into the shoulders without so much of a stretch. So everything softens in toward the spine. Let the mind start to turn inward even more. Relaxing thought, natural breath. Just letting yourself be in this moment as you are. Return out of the twist, closing the arms together. And gently push yourself up sideways here. And then plant the feet in front of you and take the hands behind. Hold onto the knees for a moment and inhale, press your belly forward, push into your knees. Your heart comes through like a cow pose. Exhale, round back into cat, letting the chin drop in. Do that 2 more times, starting from the hips, rolling through the pelvis, then lifting the chest. And exhale, undulating the spine, curling into the pelvis, tucking down through the chin. 1 more time, pulling into that pelvic tilt. We're finding center and integrating the twist here. And then either choose to end the practice in a seat, or you can lie down, whatever feels best for you. You can also sit in your chair since you have it nearby. And we'll practice Chandra Bhedana, which is left nostril breathing, to create a sense of deeper relaxation and ease so that after this you can transition into the rest of your evening or just go straight to bed. So for this practice, we'll breathe in through the left nostril and then out through the right nostril. You can use a hand mudra for this to plug up the nose, or you can visualize it, for example, if you have a deviated septum or if your nose is a bit clogged today. So let's take the hand mudra, drawing the index and middle finger in. The thumb is free to then close into the right nostril. The other hand, touch the index and the thumb together in Gyan Mudra. Inhale through the left nostril. Now close the left nostril, open the right, and exhale. Close the right nostril, open the left, inhale. Close left, open right, exhale. Continue inhaling left and exhaling right. If you like, you can close the eyes. Notice if there's a lot of force to your breath, and quiet down the breath so that you can barely hear it moving. That will allow you to soften and smooth out the flow. When the breath becomes serene, the mind and the body also follow. So taking your time with the hand gesture or the visualization, in through the left, out through the right. It can also take some time for us to feel the effects of these pranayama practices. Be present with what is, and offer yourself patience and compassion for the journey. Experience one more round here, in through the left. And as you breathe out through the right, release the hands. Let them settle down on your lap or by your sides. And breathe in through both nostrils, visualizing and also actually breathing in through both. And breathing out through both. From here, take the palms together at the heart, Anjali Mudra, bowing the chin slightly in and just observing how you feel, the quality of your mind, your body, and your emotions. We honor this time and practice together and honor all the realized beings who have brought the knowledge of yoga to us in gratitude. Slowly release the palms and open your eyes. Take your time to acclimate back into the space, to transition into the rest of your evening. No need to rush. Maintain this sense of calm, non-doing energy for as long as you like, and return to this practice often to help support yourself in better sleep. You can find more practices for sleep and other restorative yoga classes on my website at CarenBaginski.com. It always means a lot when you subscribe, especially if you've practiced a lot of videos. Hit that subscribe, give this video a like, and let me know how your practice went in the comments. I always love to hear.